I'm here with Matt Howard at Urban Nights in Derby. Matt, you're coming off a shoulder injury that forced you out at BAMMA 9. Yeah. How's the rehab going?
To be honest, it's not much. It's not changing very much. I've got an inflamed rough shape of tendon and a very small tear in my rotor cuff. So it's getting better a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm getting chiropractor, physio, acupuncture, laser treatment, ultrasound, everything I can get.
Surgery an option that you don't want to look at, or
don't look at it? I go before that. I try to give it a cortisone, maybe, and see if I can just kill the pain before surgery's last option.
It's probably old news, but how the injury come about in training? How did it come about?
Come in training, and I generally don't have a clue. In my last session with Craig that's fighting tonight, I had a proper smash up with Craig. We'd killed each other. I think we sparred about five or six 5-minute rounds before it. I was sparring with Craig on the 6th or the 7th, 5, and we were dead. We were just having a slug out, just to burn me out. It was, I think I only had about a week left.
Yeah.
Didn't feel anything, didn't feel no pain. Went home, about 6 or 7 o'clock that night, went to get a towel out the cupboard. So that was a bit sharp. Woke up the next morning, man, couldn't fucking move it. Just couldn't move it at all. I went straight to a chiropractor immediately, and then she thought it wasn't a big thing. And then it just went from there. And then, did I get a chiropractor Sunday as well? Mm-hmm. Yeah, chiropractor Sunday as well. Every single day, chiropractor, acupuncture, laser treatment, and then done an X-ray. Seen a little alignment out in my shoulder or something, a little bit, but something nothing. And the next day I got rushed for an MRI scan. And as soon as I sent the MRI, they just told you said you got to pull the fight. You can't, which I can't lift. I can't lift it now. Yeah. But I couldn't lift. I can lift it to there, and that's it. Can't get it in the higher. So
no mobility,
that's still higher than it was 2 weeks ago. So
obviously, then no training at the moment, or just sort of slow.
A lot of running.
A lot of cardio.
No, I can do anything at all that doesn't involve lifting that for like a left hook or lifting it out this way. So I can do plenty of shadow boxing, but just no hooks. Yeah. And a lot of running in sprints, just to try and, because bear in mind it happened with a week left of my fight. It happened at the end of my camp, so I was super fit.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to maintain a decent level, so when it does come right, if a fight pops up, a little bit of sparring will get me back into it.
Speaking of fights popping up, Made in the Cage in June?
I hope so.
Any news of opponent or anything, or is it just a tentative?
To be honest, pulling the fight with Andrew, I've fought professional for 10 years. I've never pulled a fight in my life. I fought, actually, the lad what Craig's fighting. What do you call him? Sean Lomas. Yeah. Fought Lloyd Clarkson and I broke my hand. Broke my hand bad in 2 places. Yeah. Fought Sean Lomas 3 weeks after with a broken hand. I got a cortisone. I don't pull fights. I refuse to pull a fight. I've never pulled a fight. I've been fighting for 15 years, nearly my whole life, as a matter of fact. And I've never pulled a fight yet. And I've had some injuries through them. I've had broken ribs. I haven't pulled a fight. I didn't actually pull the fight. My manager would pull the fight. But don't get me wrong, it was the best. It was the best option by far, because I couldn't have performed. I couldn't have performed. But you're saying, have I heard anything about the Made for the Cage? I've been licking my wounds for a fortnight. Yeah. She couldn't speak to me for a week because I felt like I let everybody. I let myself down, but more than anything, I felt that I let everyone else down. All my family and all of my training partners, Craig and Jimmy and Dre, man.
Yeah, it must be tough when you get yourself so psyched.
I think I've done an 8-week camp, training twice a day, every day, straight, full diet, then just your fight's pulled.
Bet it's starting to make you hungry though. I bet you're itching to get back.
Yeah, I could do a bang on someone. Do you know what it is? I have to spar regular. I've got a very bad temper. Yeah. And I need to spar regular. If I spar regular, I keep on a normal thing. I don't get, like my dad will say to me, through the years, my dad said to me, do me a favour, son, what's that? Get yourself some good hard sparring this week. Because if I've had 2 or 3 weeks off sparring, it is, isn't it? If I've had 2 or 3 weeks off, I get irritable and I just get snappy, man. I've got to be around the fight game.
Sparring withdrawal.
I need to fight. I need to do something. I need to hit something, and I can't do nothing. Or even if I beat it with these, I just get it. I just get done in all the time. But at least I'm in a fight.
I know you know Clayton quite well, and Clayton's a great big fan of you as not just as a fighter. I'm gonna make him sound like a real pussy now, but he's a big fan of you as a human being. The things you do in terms of charity. You've obviously got a ton of pride you're talking about the fact you feel you let people down. It seems like the gypsy community and MMA have started to come a lot closer together in the last couple of years. What do you think that MMA or cage fighting, however you want to call it, what effect has it had on the gypsy community and vice versa?
Very good at the minute. When I had my first fight in Ireland in Belfast in 2002, and they didn't know what it was. My dad actually said to me, don't do that. That's fucking, don't roll around like a puff. He seriously did. He just didn't know what it was. Yeah. And with travellers, with gypsies, we've been fessed up all of our life. As I was explaining to the lads there, it's a test of art. Bare knuckle, stand up, there's no giving in. Yeah. If you're getting beat, you're getting knocked out. I've seen kids get knocked out, get back up and still want to fight on again. It's a test of art. So what they was thinking with cage fighting, because it wasn't bare knuckle and it wasn't just like what we've done for hundreds of years or whatever, they looked at it, I think they looked at it a bit like scared, like, will this take away our traditional way of having a fight? But then now there's still bare knuckle men that do MMA but still fight bare knuckle regular. But I think for the travellers, they've realised that boxing or bare knuckle fighting doesn't rule the world anymore. MMA rules the world as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. I don't care how good I've proved it. I've sparred with exceptionally rough traveller men that, trust me, men that's top dogs on a bare knuckle job. Yeah. And you take them down, man, and they haven't got a clue. They all get their hands and knees to try to get up, choke them out. They don't know, they just don't know, So, and that's what happened to me. I started MMA when I was 18. I just won the ABAs. Thought I could beat anybody. I genuinely thought I was unbeatable. Lads outside, bare knuckle, whichever way it went, I beat everybody. There's only one fight that I haven't actually knocked out, and that was Sean Lomas. I had a broken hand, but I still broke his arm instead. But I stop everybody unless they pack in. Yeah. If they're there for long enough, I'll knock them. It's as simple as that. And I don't know, man. It's fucking. It's different ways to win. Do you know what I mean?